Hey Zach, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. I mentioned to you that your website, yeah, I couldn't currently find your website, which you explained, so that's fine. But so what I'm going to do instead is just show you, I guess, what we would be aiming for if we were to go ahead and help you build a new website and do what's called SEO or search engine optimization. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. But if you could just leave me some feedback to make sure I'm providing some value to some other local businesses around town that might be able to use this, that would be much appreciated. So to get cracking, the what I would normally show you is where you're currently ranking, but at the moment you're not. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is get straight into how to rank a site, and that is number one with content on your website, number two with backlinks, and number three with citations. And I'll explain them as I go. But what I've done is I've just Googled painting company San Diego, which is a keyword phrase, and the keyword is just anything that someone would type into Google looking for your particular service, painting, with a location when you are location-based businesses. So that's like the perfect one that you'd have on your website somewhere saying that, and Google then knows to rank you for that keyword. And I've come down into the organic section here, meaning unadvertised section, and I've chosen the painting company and Brad Stoner Painting, these two guys, just to show you what they're sort of doing correctly to get ranked and what that looks like for them. So content on the website was number one, and what I'm talking about is words and images. Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page, and Google stores all that information and it lets Google know what you're trying to rank for, where you're located, what services you offer, and whether there's enough relevant information there for and quality information there for clients coming through that might want to use your service. So that's super important, is getting those words in there, along with a bunch more images to keep it sort of aesthetically appealing and filled out. Now, the second guys were these guys, Brad Stoner, and I just wanted to mention too that these guys' website's not even secure. So, if you come along and get that sort of content in there and make sure that your website's secure, yeah, they haven't got much content either. So there you go. You got the top two guys beaten with content for a start. If you just go and get those words on there, and as I said, these guys are not secure, so it wouldn't be hard to outrank these guys on that perspective either. Now, this is a tool we use called Ahrefs, and it shows us what's going on in the background of websites. And number two that I mentioned after content was backlinks. And backlinks are just anywhere one website refers to another via a clickable link. So, if you come along to a referring domain or a referring website and it has a link that says, you know, uh, Zach's painting, and it was a hyperlink, and when you clicked on it, it took them to your website, that's called a backlink. And they come from all over the place, but the best quality ones, they aren't all created equal. They come from other highly ranked sites and other relevant sites, or other painting companies or painting wholesalers or something else in San Diego. Anything that's like location or industry relevant sites give you more what's called authority. They build authority into your website, into your domain. And Google looks at that as trust, and it allows Google to then start, once you've got that content in there with those keywords, it allows you to start ranking for a bunch of keywords. So 1,200 keywords is a lot. So these guys are doing decently. However, it's not completely optimized because they should be pulling in a lot more than 362 clicks. However, 362 clicks could still be getting them, upwards of 10, 15, 20 clients extra per month just from their website. So it is pretty important. Now, if we come along and look at these guys here, um, Brad Stoner Painting, then these guys aren't even secured their website. They've got too many backlinks coming from referring domains here. And what I mean by that is Google starts to look at when you're going over 10 or 20 links per referring domain, it starts to consider it as spam. And it's wondering why you're just getting all these links from the same website, and Google just doesn't like that. They become spam sites that are providing so many links for so many poor quality links, and I can tell you they're poor quality links because these ratings here are still really low considering they've got such a huge amount of backlinks. So these guys aren't going to be hard to beat either. However, Google hasn't started punishing them yet. They're ranking for 1,100 keywords, and they're bringing in 556 clicks per month. So even if you were only getting 250 calls from that, less than half of the people coming through to your website, and you could only close 10% of that number, that's still 25 clients per month that you could be receiving through your website alone. I will point out that these are an estimate. However, Ahrefs takes the numbers of from Google and uses where you're currently ranking, or where they are currently ranking, and how many clicks that position is getting. And so they are very, very accurate, or fairly accurate. And this is a rolling average. So this is what they generally average per month. So 556 clicks per month. So and you can continue to scale this up. If you rank in more locations, better keywords, more keywords, you start to see this go up to 1,000, anywhere all the way up to 100,000, depending on how big you want it to go. That would obviously be a national level, but it's doable. And then so that's backlinks. The third thing I wanted to point out was citations, and citations is just anywhere your business name, number, and address, as seen on your Google My Business exactly, is registered on any directory like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Home Advisor, any of those sorts of directories. And as long as you've got more than these guys in this top 3 here, ignore this one because it's an advertised position. As long as you've got more than the top 3 here, you've got a competitive amount of reviews around that 20, 25 mark. And you've also got, your Google My Business is completely filled out and filled out correctly. You'll start to rank in this top 3. And that's really important because this top position, I can tell you now, generally gets around another 30% of clicks on top of these organic results down here. So really important to get into this top spot. And no one ever clicks on view all, or very rarely. Therefore, if you're not in this top 3, you're kind of wasting your time. So it's kind of an all-out assault you need to do to get into the top 3, but then it becomes really valuable. And it's hard to kick you out. So when you do it correctly, so that's very important too. So if you're looking at getting already 500 clicks, you're looking at another 150 or so clicks per month by being in that spot as well. So it's super important. Anyway, so if that's something you wanted to look at doing, really getting that growth in, helping you land consistent jobs throughout the year, never having slow patches, or really growing your business, putting on more people, filling that schedule for them as well, and starting to earn yourself some more income. That would this is definitely the way to go about doing that, and it's also the most affordable for your return on investment. So if you're interested, please let me know. Otherwise, all good, no worries at all. But I would just appreciate getting some feedback on that, as I said, just to make sure that I am creating some sort of value for yourself and for other people that I send these videos to. So thanks a lot, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye bye.